Hey, it's the Bluick. People say it Bluick's around, but I'm too busy jump starting it with these AUTOGEN jumper cables. Not bad. I did a review on these. These are real serious cables. Look at the fucking cable on that. 1-gauge wire. Clamps that are like a fucking bear trap. You need almost 2 hands to squeeze them. These are serious jumper cables. And I hooked it up and it didn't start. Yeah. The reason for that is not because China or anything like that. Not at all. The Bluick needs a battery. So I knew that going into this, which is also why I decided to review these cables. And I know this battery's stone cold dead. It worked once when I first started it for the spring, but other than that, it was just totally dead. Nothing, couldn't recharge it with my charger or anything. It just wouldn't take a charge. It's dead. It's 5, 6 years old, maybe even 7. I'm not sure. And it's been drained down to 0 multiple times. So like I said, I hooked the cables up and it wouldn't start, and that's pretty normal because when you have a battery that's stone cold dead and you hook jumper cables up, I don't care how thick they are, when you turn the key, the draw of the starter plus the draw of the dead battery just brings it right to its knees and it can't crank. So I had to leave it and let it charge up from the Big 6, which is obviously right next door to it. So what I'm going to do here is put in the clips, you know, the good parts that you want to see of this guy starting up from that video. So here it is here. Nothing. Totally dead. So let's go hook the cables up. That's not going anywhere. And these cables, okay, take a look. It runs all the way down over there. Didn't have to even move the cars. All right, here we go. I got to prime up the carburetor, and this is what we had back in the day, So obviously, as you can tell, the first attempt didn't work. But that is not necessarily faulty jumper cables or bad connection. Like I showed, this battery is pretty much stone cold dead. And when that happens, the draw that the battery is going to place, this dead battery is going to place on the good battery, plus the starter, it doesn't matter, there's just not enough current to go with it, to go around to hit the battery and the starter. So as you hear, the other vehicle is running and I've had this hooked up. I'm going to leave it for about 10 minutes or so to let it charge up some, and then we'll see if it'll be enough to crank this thing over. It's going to take quite a bit of cranking, I'm guessing, for it to start, but the main thing is that it cranks. So we'll come back in a little bit and give it another shot. All right, take 2. We'll see if we have enough chooch now. Well, she's not wanting to start today, but you certainly saw that indeed was cranking. Cables aren't even warm. So I think we're right on the cusp of it now. I think really what was going on was the engine just wasn't spinning quite fast enough. In other words, the battery voltage was just down. Still, the draw of the dead battery and the starter was bringing that voltage down to a point where just not enough. So we'll wait a few more minutes. All right, hopefully third time will be the charm. is exactly what I said. A lot of draw from the completely dead battery. Once we let it charge up for a good time, man, that cranked right over like the battery in this was new. Excellent, excellent job by these jumper cables. What you saw is a real life scenario. This is all I post on my channel. This is the kind of stuff you're going to run into out in the field. It's not as simple as hooking the cables up and you jump it and you're good to go. If the battery was only low and couldn't do it, then yes, that will work. But otherwise, you got to leave it, let it charge up good. But there we go. Cranked up 7 liters of American muscle with these AUTOGEN 1 gauge, 25-foot jumper cables. Once again, they're still hooked up, as you see right there. Here's all the cable. It's all there. They did an excellent job all around. Anyway, that's going to about do it. So I thank you very much for watching, and I really appreciate it. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.